The immune response. Activation of the immune response usually begins when a pathogen enters the body. Macrophages that come in contact with the pathogen ingest, processes, and shows the antigen fragments on their surface. The macrophages with the antigen fragments displayed on their surfaces are called antigen-presenting cells. The antigen-presenting cells interact with the T helper cells that recognize the same antigen on its surface. Throughout the interaction, the macrophage releases a chemical alarm signal called interleukin-1, which makes the T helper cells release interleukin-2. Interleukin-2 causes certain cytotoxic T cells and B cells to multiply at a rapid rate. From this point, the immune response takes two paths, one which uses the cytotoxic T cells and one which uses the B cells. Normal cells of the body that get infected can also digest some of the pathogens and display the antigen fragments on their surfaces. The cytotoxic T cells that can recognize the antigen that is displayed on the infected cell then latches on. The cytotoxic T cell then produces chemicals that kills the infected cells, which leads into the destruction of the pathogen. When B cells become activated by T helper cells, they turn into plasma cells. These plasma cells become antibody-producing factories which flood the bloodstream with antibodies that can attach themselves to antigens on the surface of the pathogens, marking them for destruction by macrophages. Some of these B cells don't turn into antibody factories, but instead become memory B cells. This is why you have immunity to some diseases after you had them once or after you were vaccinated. The links to these sites will be in the description down below.